And so I played a prison guard and a member of the public. So it was an amazing experience. You know, I'd love to do it the same character now. I'd enjoy it a million times even more because I know the game now, and I can bring the confidence in a different way. I can remember the dialogue, you know. I did muck up the dialogue a little bit on the stage, but nobody knew, only me and Alice, you know. So it was all good, it was fun for me, but that was an experience thing that really stirred up the gods, that really probably set me up for the future in the industry. But I auditioned not so long ago for a role on stage in London. I didn't get the role, but it was a nice experience to feel an audition for theatre, completely different. I mean, because obviously less is more on camera, but when you're on stage, you've got to really propel your energy. You know what I mean? Everybody's got to feel what you're feeling. But a lot of actors, big actors, love going to stage, going back to film actors, they love going to stage, back to there, because it's a real, it polishes up their acting, you know, and it's really good. To me, I'd love to do it it'd be like going to acting school for me, do you know what I mean? I've only had a few sight reading lessons, so it's all about, I've grown and grown and grown through the industry, and they understand me, they know what I'm about, but they'll know I'll deliver, but they've got to work with me and treat me in a different way.
Following on from my question, you always try and find something from each role that stretches you either intellectually or physically to develop you as an actor. Well,
it's always, you've got to go into your uncomfy zone to develop again and again and again, because I think you get a bit stale with living one character, and you probably, you know, but yeah, every character I've never played the same character again, you know. He's different, every character's different. Alright, I may have played a wolf twice, but it was a werewolf, an Azkaban, and then there's a wolfman and the wolfman, you know. I played a Minotaur twice, but one was an alien Minotaur from Doctor Who, and the other one was a mythological Minotaur in Wrath of the Titans, you know. So it's everyone's completely different.
Find you get something from every performance that develops you.
Oh, immensely.
Enhance to your overall.
But it's with like anything in life, you know, any job you do, you develop and develop and develop and develop, and then, you know, it's like and then you reach a pinnacle and you're like, and then you get cramp in your head, you can't see it though.
I think it's quite important as well for each actor. Sven probably does the same, but when you got the script through, you've obviously got the lines there, but then you sort of start thinking about the character, and then you've got to make your own strong decisions about what you think the character is, what he's been through, and start going into the whole background. So even though sometimes you've only got 2 pages of lines, you've sort of created in your mind before you've gone to the audition what the character would be, how he would react to situations that aren't even in the page, just so you've got a nice solid understanding on it. So even though sometimes the characters do sound the same, like Sven was saying with the Minotaur, you can make your own background and make your own decisions before you've even walked into that audition room. Sometimes it could be completely wrong, but you've sort of built that character, you've made your decisions, and it's then down to the director or casting director to steer your vision closer to what the director expects. So
you get a chance to put your own imprint on things, though. There's obviously like about Minotaur, there's want it to be you, as well as obviously the edits made on you all to see you. So
yeah, you know, when you go to an audition, you know, the casting agents there, they know what they want, but they don't know they don't know what they want until they see it, right? They probably go, want this, want that, and some guy could walk in and bring some performance, they have no idea, but something clicks and go, that's it. Then you make it your own, or you bring it, you know what I mean? You're obviously going to take direction by the director, and he might do this, but a lot of directors, they like you to give your input as well, do you know what I mean? So,
I know when you were doing the Wolfman, you were watching wolves on a video, and you know, to see how their reactions were, how their eyes went, how their emotions came out.
Yeah, well, on Harry Potter, when we got that role, Ailsa Berg, the movement coordinator sort of thing, she said, right, okay, we're going to be training for 4 months now. Me, myself, and Marnix van der Broek, 2 of us played that part because it's so vigorous. You know, he was a very professional ballet dancer from Holland, and 6'7". We were both the same shape at the time. I was 3 stone rights there, very fit. I was very deep into the kickboxing world. And they said, right, we're going to take you to the zoo, and we're going to analyse wolves and stuff like that and see how they move and stuff. So I went there, I was there like, the wolves just slept. You know what I mean? Like, it's sleeping. So I can't say the sweat like that. You know, and when the moon came out, howl. But no. But yeah, but I didn't really pick much up off looking at the wolves. They give us certain movements. Obviously, we have to have that same charisma. I can't pronounce the word. Charismatic, what does it say?
Charisma.
No, not charisma, the other word. Characteristics, that's it.
Characteristics.
That's it, that's the old dyslexic kicking in there. But yeah, you know, it naturally comes through. And then they know just moving about. But it's great playing wolves. You know what I mean? Because, you know, a werewolf has still got a little bit of human going on in there. You know what I mean? Right, Bob?
Yes.
When you were saying that maybe you bring something of your own to the interview, do you sort of make up a character ready for an interview or a read through or something, and then they will go, well, they prefer this person's take on the character, or is it a case of sometimes you go along and do you go along having got the job and then you build up your backstory of your character, you go along to film to act it and film it, and they go, no, I don't want that kind of a character. Oh, you've got to think completely differently. What happens then?
I think it's just a matter of adjusting the performance to what the director's take on it is. Really, when you arrive on set, the director's the captain of the ship. The whole thing is sort of their vision and what they expect of it. So you as an actor might go in with your magic hat of tricks, but if it's not what the director wants, you've got to be prepared to push that to one side and then bring in whatever they're feeding to you, because it's them that have got their overall vision. Sometimes you only see sections of a script for your part, so you won't see the whole overall thing. So you might have a different take on it just from those 2 pages, but when the director's seeing the whole thing, he's thinking of the bigger picture. So you've always got to take what the director says on board, and perhaps work within. There might be some compromises along the lines, but at the end of the day, you've got to sort of adjust your performance and bring what you can to their vision, really. It was refreshing on Pan because Joe Wright was very receptive to